Hi guys, welcome back to The Witcher 3. As you may know, I have done another Witcher 3 video in the past, but that was really sketchily recorded, so I thought I'd do another one now that I have my setup all figured out. Today I'm going to explain how to play Gwent, the card minigame. And I'm going to play a few matches just to explain how it works. So if you already know how to play it, then this video might not be very useful, but then you can criticize my chaotic explanation method or lack of an explanation method in the first place. So here we are in the inn. I'm going to talk to the innkeeper to start a game. Let's play cards. Okay, so this is where you can put together your deck. There are 4 types of decks: the Northern Realms, Scoia'tael, Monsters, and Nilfgaardian Empire. They all have their characteristics and best playing styles, but I like to play with Northern Realms because I use that the most, and I think I have the most cards for this deck. And I like the leader card. So you have, each deck has several leader cards to choose from. For the Northern Realms, they're all Faultist cards. And the leader cards are cards that you can play at any turn, so you always have it available, but you can only use it once in the entire match. Then on the left you have your card collection, so all the cards you have that aren't in the deck. And on the left are all the cards that are in the actual deck. And then in the middle it says total cards in deck, the number of unit cards, which is pretty much unlimited, I think. Special cards, of which you can only have 10 maximum. Total unit card strength and hero cards. About the number of unit cards, it is unlimited, I'm pretty sure, but if you have a few good cards, but you have a lot of unit cards in total, then of course you have a lower chance of drawing any of the good cards, so it makes sense to not have too many unit cards. About the special cards. So special cards are any cards that aren't unit cards, and they include decoys, which allow you to take a card from your side of the board back into your hand. Commander's Horn, which doubles the strength of any of the 3 rows of cards on your side of the board. Scorch card, which destroys the strongest card on the board, and that can also be a card on your side. So you have to be careful with Scorch. In general, weather cards, which reduce the strength of any unit cards on a particular row of the board to 1. But that will become clear during the games because it's a bit tricky to explain. Clear weather clears any and all weather cards from the board. Okay, and then within the unit cards you have heroes with the orange corner. And normal unit cards with the white number. And then a lot of unit cards also have some kind of effect in the lowest white circle. So this heart with the, I want to see if I can zoom. This heart with the cross is a medic, and that allows you to put a card from your discard pile back onto the board. This is Scorch included in a unit card. And what that does is it destroys your enemy's strongest close combat unit or units if the combined strength of all his or her close combat units is 10 or more. And the eye is a spy card. And you place that onto the opponent's side of the board, so it counts towards his total strength, but it allows you to draw 2 cards from your deck. This is Tight Bond, the 2 hands. If you play several of those, so like this one, if I play 2 of this exact card, then they both double in strength. And it does add up, so if you have 3 of the same kind, then their strength triples. I think that's it. But there are a few more, so I'm just going to look for different units. Yeah, this is a unit card with the effect of a commander's horn, so it also doubles all the close combat cards you have. This cross, if you play a card like this, it adds +1 to all units on the row, including itself. And lastly, this is Muster. And if you play a card like that, it will automatically also play other cards like it with the same name. So if I have these in my deck, these 3 cards, if I play any one of them, it automatically also puts the other 2 on the board. And there's actually one more, I forgot. This recycle kind of symbol means that the card can be placed on close combat or ranged row of the board. Okay, I think that's enough with the basic explanation. So let's just start a game. in this stage you can draw up to or redraw up to 2 cards in your hand. I think I'm going to redraw one of these frost cards and I'm going to redraw this one. Okay, so about the layout of the board. We each have 3 rows. This is the close combat row, the ranged row, and the siege row. On the left side of the board you can see the number of cards that you both have in your hand. Next to that are the 2 red gem-like things. Those stand for the rounds you've won or lost. If you lose a round, one of those crystals breaks and disappears. If you lose both of those, you lost the match. And then next to that, in the blue and yellow circle, is your total strength of all your unit cards. And then you also have the total strength per row. Okay, it's my turn, so I'm going to start by playing a spy. The nice thing about that card is that it has 0 strength, so it doesn't really benefit the other player much, or at all. He played a siege card. I think I'm going to play it kind of safe for now. By the way, the opponent is using the monster deck, and I think his leader card allows him to put a commander's horn, so one of these cards, onto the board, but only on the close combat row. Hero cards, I don't think I mentioned this. Hero cards are resistant to a lot of the unit card effects, or to any card effect, because Commander's Horn has no effect on them. The medic has no effect on them, so you can't use medic cards to revive hero cards. Scorch cards don't work on them, and I'm sure there's more, but we'll get to that as they get played. Okay, so we used the Commander's Horn to double his 5 strength siege cards, so now that's at 10. So I think I'm going to play this here. I've been a bit unlucky with my draw. That's a muster card, so he played that 1 card and then automatically those 4 other cards also got drawn. I'm going to use a frost card, so those 5 close combat cards that he has will become 1. he used a decoy to put that 5 strength siege card back into his hand. At this point I could pass, but if I do that I'm pretty sure he will play some more cards and end up winning the round, which isn't that big of a problem really. If you pass for the whole round, so it's not like you can skip turns. I'm going to play this. Okay, he passed. I played that card because I still have this medic. And I can use that to revive that medic. And then this one will also allow me to replay another card. So I'm going to pass since I'm ahead. The effect of the monster deck is that one random card stays on the board. I drew another spy, that's good. I'm going to play that. So it gives him 1 more strength. Yeah, his leader card doubles his close combat cards. That's fine. Another muster card. That's slightly annoying. I don't like muster cards. I can still give up this round because I'm 1 ahead and he has only 2 cards left where I have 6. So I actually think I'm going to do that. So I passed, which means he will win the round. Again, one of his cards stays on the board. It's slightly desperate. Now I'm going to play this medic, and then this medic, and then this ranged card. Okay, at this point I have already won. I like to just play all my cards and get as high of a score as possible. Play all my siege cards and then double them with the commander's horn. And that's a victory. Let's play one more round, or one more match rather. If you win against shopkeepers or innkeepers, you always get your monetary reward plus some random item. But if you win against them for the first time, you get a random card as a reward. And there's probably the longest quest in the whole game is to collect all the Gwent cards. going to play this deck again because it's the only one I can effectively use. So we have a Frost, which is good because we know that he's going to play a lot of close combat cards. Spy, 2 spies. I'm going to swap this one. Medic, hero, the Scorch, close combat, and a bunch of heroes. So that's actually a very good draw. Now he starts. More often than not, decoy cards are most effectively used to claim the opponent's spy cards. So if he would play a card or a spy card, that would be placed on my side of the board. And if I use the decoy on it, then I can use it again to draw 2 more cards. Okay, he already passed, so I'm going to play this spy card, and I'm not going to play this one just yet. I'm just going to play this hero card. Now I have 15 and he has 11, so we can pass and win. Drew another hero card. So now I'm going to play my 3rd spy. And I'm going to play the spy. The more cards you have, the better chance you have of winning, in general. And by the way, if you were to play a decoy card, you wouldn't be able to use it on this spy card because it's a hero. I think I'm going to play this because it will destroy his 5 strength unit cards, so the spy and the one on the far right, because his total close combat strength is more than 10. I hope I'm not being too chaotic in my explanation. Okay, I still have the Frost card, so that will reduce his total strength to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to 8, I think. Just going to play a few heroes because they're, in my opinion, good all-purpose cards. Oh, right, that's a rain card, and it does what Frost does for close combat, but rain has the same effect on siege cards. And then there's also fog, which has the same effect on ranged cards. But again, weather cards don't work on heroes. That's kind of a strange move, not judging. I'm going to wait with the frost card because he might have a clear weather, and at this point the frost is, well, no, I was going to say the frost is pretty much our only hope of winning, but we're not that far behind, and I still have a lot more cards to play. Play these two ranged cards just to show the effect. He passed, which is weird because he still has 2 cards left. So now there's 1 5 strength ranged card, the one I just played. And if I play the other one, which is exactly the same card, they will both become 10 strength. And then I forgot what strength this card was, but I doubt it's going to matter. So now we play the frost to reduce his close combat to 26. And again, I've technically already won, but I'm still going to play. Oh, no, that would be a mistake. I should have played the clear weather first to clear the rain from the board, and then play the frost card. That's not a problem, really. The medic didn't work because I only have a hero card in my discard pile, and it doesn't work on heroes. So just for laughs, let's play everything except the clear weather. And as you can see, the tight bond effect still works even though there's a rain card. And we've won, so that's another victory. Okay, I think I'm going to leave it here in the hopes that I did a half-decent job of explaining how the game works. I actually recorded this video last night, but it was way too long and even more poorly explained. Okay, this is going to be it for this video. If you guys like The Witcher 3, I can always do more videos of just me playing Gwent, or in general playing the game and doing some quests. Those videos would involve fighting, which I'm not sure would be very relaxing to watch, but I might still give it a try. Because I feel like playing some more The Witcher 3. I haven't played it in a month and a half or so. And last night I decided to give it another go, and I kind of fell in love with it all over again. So yeah, that's it for this video. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it and maybe you learned something about Gwent. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.